add anything to that.
No,
Um,
you back covered it, yeah.
the goth bitch is probably going to be doing some active necrophilia in a few moments.
I claim her
Is it
corpse.
really necrophilia when it's undead? It's
What's the
still
second part of that
alive.
word? What's the second part of that word? What?
Yeah, but it's undead.
Undead is not a synonym for alive.
But nor is it a synonym for dead either.
Well,
I feel like
obviously the
undead is a
solution here
misnomer anyway.
is to come up with a new name.
It's really, it's just undead are just dead who don't let it interrupt their active lifestyle.
Well, I think the point is that the existence of undead demonstrates that dead and alive is not a dichotomy. So something not being dead does not necessarily make it alive. Now, in keeping with that terminology, you could call it let's see, undead.
Is this what you guys are doing with your turns? Because it is technically player initiative. Under's already finished his turn and sent Voodoo, who has already moved, but he has, the rest of his turn.
Well, I mean, if I can move further, I would, but that's about it.
I mean, if you're taking no other action, I don't know if I've ruled on that before. I think we could probably let you take your action to dash.
Then I'd like to dash.
Where would you like to dash?
Out the front door.
The door is closed. You have no action.
All right, so
I guess you can interact with the door.
Can I see if the door's locked?
It's open now.
All right, cool. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. That's 2 down. Who else is going?
Have I not already gone this round?
You have not. This was a fresh round.
Oh, that's right. And it's only this, is that pale token to the south of me dead? Or
Yeah, if they are semi-transparent, then they are deceased.
Right. Okay. I'm going to attack the living dead one next to me. Let's see, it's... Is there some kind of, like, lingering effect we all have on us from something somebody did? I feel like we all had some kind of bonus, but I don't remember what it was.
Yes. I was an inspiring leader, so everybody has a single D4 they can add to one roll during the combat.
Right, okay. That was what it was.
But Hayes is correct. These gentlemen are all dead.
Except for that blue one.
The blue one is the Port Admiral.
Oh, I thought that was a skeleton.
He is not undead in any way.
Ah, well, I'm not attacking him. Where's the
As far as we know.
What about that guy outside? Can I see him?
This guy?
Yeah, the rank and file out there. Angle looks like all right. Okay. And that window in front of me is broken, yeah?
By the way, you can see some others. Yeah.
Wait, we could add the D4 to anything, or just
any
a
one
4?
roll.
It's a bardic case.
Gone. But yeah, Hayes, you can add it to any roll you make.
Okay, we'll just go for the close one. Anyway, I rolled an 18, which is enough to hit with my harpoon.
Yeah.
Now, this harpoon I would probably have on like a rope or a chain or something so I can retrieve it, since it's a harpoon. Anyway.
Oh yeah, and if you guys are re-rolling your Devil's Luck, do that.
Oh yes,
I'd like to point out that this entire campaign I have not rolled above a 1 on that.
Hey, I rolled a 2.
Very nice.
Okay, so that is 7 damage to the rank and file, and I'm not going to go anywhere. We can hold the line right here. Ah, that kills him. Very nice.
Okay. So that is Lobster and Hook and Voodoo that have gone.
Can I resummon the dead?
There is nothing preventing you from doing so, no.
How many are dead?
Well, you can see 3.
Uh, okay, well, I could raise the dead, so I could raise. Could raise 4, so I see 3. If I move closer, can I see more?
You can now see this one over here.
I raise all 4.
Is there a test involved for that?
It just says raise the dead.
Is that a power or is that out of your skills?
It's not a ritual, if that's what you mean.
Okay. It's from your class features.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe there's a role for that.
So how does commanding them work? Is that a different turn, or?
Hold on, because I have to these guys are alive now. And now I have to denote that they belong to Hayes instead of the baddie. So hold on.
Gray beard, not bar. Oh, I look like.
This is going to be super annoying. I'm going to have to color code him. So we'll make him I don't know. I guess even though red should typically be enemies, I'm going to make him red anyway. Cuz you guys are pirates. Red is fine.
Makes sense. Oh, I know. You can make them black and put a skull on them to indicate that they're pirates.
I mean, I could very easily go get uh some sort of skull token or something, I'm sure.
Yeah, just make them red. It's easier.
It is much easier, but now I've got the menu open. Yeah, I think I agree.
You agree with what?
Okay.
That it's easier?
Yes. It's also easier to delete him and copy paste him. I don't understand what I did with this guy because he's not set to less than full opacity, but he is semi-transparent. So that's interesting.
could just copy paste the non-transparent one and change it to red.
Bookkeeping is annoying. Why am I doing this with this guy? Because I know I'm going to have to delete him. Should I be spelling lackey with a Y? Is it EY?
It is EY.
Yes.
Okay, well, he's spelled right. The rest of them are too bad.
Well, I mean, we're pirates, so spelling is not required.
There was no standardized spelling at this point in history anyway.
That too.
You could probably spell it with an E and no Y.
What kind of fucking degenerate does that?
Anybody.
I mean, have you seen our group?
Okay, well, that was fun. What else is going on?
So Ned, how do their turns work?
Well, I think they spend this round being undeaded again. After that, they can go whenever you want on your guys' turn.
Is that like my action thing?
No, they get their own actions and their own
No,
movements.
but to raise them, was that
Yes.
my idea? Okay.
And for the record, I'm going to expect you to be where they can hear you if you would like to give them orders, and they are not very smart. So you've moved, you've taken your action. Who's next? Okay, Pour Down Roll Hard is going to be like, what the fuck? Is everybody a necromancer? And he's going to move away from the fucking zombies. He's going to move this way. And he is going to begin to make threats towards the governor for being a liar and wasting his time. And he is going to demand to know where his fiance is going. All right. What's everybody else doing? That
Who hasn't
might
gone yet?
just be. Oh, we don't have Ruffles. We do have Spook. Hello, Gilbert.
Testing.
Hello.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You got a nice echo going on there. There's
Yeah,
that
you
one
sound like a
Very
ship
nice.
in a bottle, but that's fine.
Well, it sounds like he's in a cave.
I am in my room. I don't want to mess with the office yet, the basement, because it's a fucking tech mess down there.
Is this your new room?
Yes, this is my new room.
Nice.
I'll have to do something about this echo and the high ceilings.
Looking at
It'll be
the
alright.
picture you posted, you appear to have an even worse setup than I do.
Nicer than mine.
Yeah, I have a whole wood board. No, that was the first night before all the furniture came in. Now the furniture's in. Any suggestions on what I can do about this echo?
No, embrace it.
Yeah, sounds fine.
The echo is being caused because you're in a mostly empty room.
Yeah, actually putting down a carpet will help.
There is a carpet.
Do you have a blanket?
Staple it to the wall.
No, just get under it.
No, what you want to do is get a bunch of that packing foam that they use to pack like milk in crates, and just duct tape a bunch of that to the wall. It's perfectly safe for living spaces and approved by the NFPA. I promise.
How's it sound now?
About the same.
Sounds fine. Here's my setup. It's definitely worse. I'm using a tower of D&D books as a mouse pad.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty cursed. I'm mostly
Yes.
just complaining about my tiny fucking desk, but
Wait, where are we looking?
D&D. That's an interesting monitor orientation you've got there.
Yeah.
Big curved ultra-wide monitor at an angle.
It's
Well-
the Dutch setup.
Very fitting.
I had to adjust it slightly. It is not normally like that. That's my microphone propped up in the middle of that lamp. I have to lean over to talk into it because I don't have my boom mic set up. I don't have my other ultra wide set up either because those things require arms. And I did not bring my desk when I moved a year ago.
Well, I'm sorry about your arms.
If I
Yes.
put a bookshelf in here, do you think that'll help with the echo?
You put books in it.
I wouldn't worry about the echo so much. It's not that bad. It's
Oh,
not.
okay.
It's not the worst thing. It's
Is it
Yeah,
better
we
than-
are in initiative right now. So
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I'm
no,
sorry.
it's okay. We just let ourselves get distracted. Mostly because nobody was wanting to take their turn. I don't know who's left.
the only person left is Spook, I think, because we don't have Ruffles.
All right, Spectre.
Okay. In that case, I am. Could you pull the map down just a tad for me? Thank you. I'm going to go out towards the main hall there.
You were kind of on this side of the room, so I'll say you can probably make it down the steps. If you're
That-
not doing anything but moving, you can keep going, but that's probably about it.
Nah, that works for me.
And Voodoo, I should have been more generous. If you would like, you can go out here so you
Oh,
can see.
sure.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Everybody in here is screaming about what the hell is going on, by the way. And the maid is, like, freaking out. As a matter of fact, she's gonna, let's see. I think she's gonna run this way past Spook, as long as he's not going to prevent her from doing so, and run towards this door, which she will open. These guys don't know what to do. They're very confused. You know what? This one, though, he's going to come and shut these doors because he doesn't want to see any more skeletons. The naval officers are both going to turn on Bartlett. They've kind of got him in a hold, and they're going to move him over here out of the way, and the Admiral's going to go over here. I think that's it for them. Father Wallace is going to try to talk some sense into these guys and convince them not to hurt the governor because, violence is not the answer or something. And he's going to close his door and lock it. And then, unbeknownst to anyone else, he is going to go over here and lock these doors. All right. I think it's the enemy's turn. All right, I think that's what they do. These gentlemen, seeing what's happening, jump on deck and begin running this way. This gentleman is going to break his way in here, come down here. These gentlemen are going to fuck off this way. Okay. All right, this guy's going to turn up the desk and kind of hide behind it, but on this side. This motherfucker here, he's going to kind of throw this chair over here at the wall and growl menacingly in your direction. Captain Hook. Yeah, I think they're all good there. So, top of initiative.
All right. Well, I'm going to pursue. I'm going to ignore the growling thing.
Okay, so you're going to run past the growling thing.
Yeah.
You can move across the room.
And I'm going to go through that door.
Okay.
And I can see them moving off towards there.
Yeah, you can see that they are moving off towards the jungle.
All right. I'd like to. I can keep moving, right? Because I haven't done anything else.
Yeah.
I'd just like to move off to the east there, towards the railing.
Okay. Well, this gentleman's still up here with you,
That's
but
fine.
you can. Where would you like to end up?
Next to him, north of him.
Hello, hello. Sorry,
And
Mike.
I'd just like to yell out, would you kindly explain what in the hell is going on?
In the most British voice possible, almost Cockney, um, Veronique is going to ask you to kindly bugger off. And
Oh, bugger off, would you?
and the undead gentleman is going to mostly growl and sort of hiss, but not really turn back in your direction.
I'll just yell back, I will. Why don't you explain what the fuck this is all is about?
She tells you to, and I quote, "Mind your own business, you silly git."
Kids.
I was a guest at the wedding you attacked. Of course it's my business, you nincompoop.
That's probably about all the conversation you have time for. Moving along. What's everyone else doing?
Well, I would like to try to get eyes on the escaping undead people down south.
Okay, well, I mean...
No, I'm down at the front door.
Oh, yeah, that's Lobster. You're here.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yep, remember, I'm the normal-looking one.
Okay. So you want to get down here?
Yeah.
You trying to stay up, or you going over the side?
Well, I'm going to stay up because I'm going to take a shot.
Okay. You got targets aplenty.
I want to replace his head with a musket ball-sized object.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
I see
Yeah.
what they call you voodoo.
Voodoo, hoodoo, ha. All right, let's hear. So I have a -2 to all ranged attacks. So excellent. All right, and that's a hit.
That's a hit.
And I'm going to use a devil's luck for max damage.
Okay.
So that's 2d8. So he gets 16 damage.
He has a D4 armor.
You want me to roll that, or should you?
You roll that.
Oh, he's a chunky boy.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's this loud crack of like bone and this ting of metal. So your shot hits his helmet and it sends it spinning around in a circle on his head. His head spins a full 360 with it before he catches it. And then he growls and points at you. And he makes a loud hiss while pointing his sword in your direction. And all the other skeletons turn their heads to you in unison.
Oh.
Criminy.
Okay. Who's next? Oh, and Veronique here, she just covers her mouth with her hand and gasps. But even that is also very British.
Le gasp. Oh wait, that's French.
There, don't worry.
I just like to get out the front door. Is there like a dash action? So you move across the room. Can I do that twice without taking an action?
Yes,
Okay.
we have determined this. So you have to open the door. Oh, you know what? Those doors are open anyway, because those guys would have shut the doors downstairs. Oh no, those are the tabs. What am I? My brain's dead. That's fine. Okay, you go here.
E-
All right.
That's it.
You can sit inside or outside the room.
Outside's fine.
Okay. Lobster?
So, I'm now surrounded by a bunch of friendly skeletons. What's off to the northeast that I can see? Oh, just more. Ah, there we go.
Well, what you can see from here is just this.
Well, I heard.
The skeletons ran out of sight.
Oh, they're running. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to give chase that way, or do I want to go to the south end of the house? Yeah. Why don't we flank them, or just follow the ones running? So that is
Well,
what.
don't leave me up here by myself.
Hey, you get a turn too. You can come with me.
We should attack them from this way.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yes.
you could probably make it around here if you wanted.
Sure, if that's where I can make it. Ah, and I see that there's more this way.
Yes.
Actually, at what point would I see that other group? What I'd like to do when seeing that some of these skeletons that I'm about to alert to my presence have guns, although I guess I already knew that, is I'd like to kind of duck in, like to where those windows are, and use that solid part to get whatever cover I can. I don't know if those windows are broken or not.
This gentleman at least broke this one.
Oh,
But I believe they are. I don't recall. Under, you went in through the door.
well, I didn't even know about this guy, so he's going to be my target now.
Okay. He pushed the desk over. He's hiding behind it, but you're on the same side he is. So
Well, that's not going to help him.
no.
Ooh. Well, that is going to help him.
I guess he's hiding around the side of the desk.
Okay, well, that's all I do.
Okay. Hayes.
Charge! My minions, charge!
They all run, trip over this, and then continue to clamber forward in this direction.
Well, towards the enemy.
How loud do you say that?
Well, I'm going with them. I'm going. I'm going towards where Pete is, and having them go towards the enemy.
So you make it
So-
about here, and then you correct them because they're stupid, like I said, and they start going this way. They probably make it about here.
Is that one guy in range to shoot? The one with the. I think one has a gun.
I mean, I don't see why not.
He shoots another one with a gun.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. He doesn't have stats. It's a flat 12 or a flat d20, and you need a 12.
Oof.
He misses.
Wait. I lucky, or what is it called? I devil lucky.
Okay.
I just re-roll it then.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, he misses.
okay. Does that big guy have anything he could? Got like a harpoon?
Yeah. If you want to try to chuck a harpoon at one of them, yeah.
If he threw it, would he no longer have a weapon?
No, he's also got the giant fuck off stick.
Alright, to have him throw the harpoon.
Okay. Same rule. Actually, he only needs a 10 to succeed.
And let me see what the targets are again. He's game for the other big guy. I don't like the other big guy.
Okay.
Wow, I'm a lucky that one.
Okay.
Finally.
So it's a harpoon, so you can attempt to reel him in if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll a d6 damage minus a d4 armor. So he
Oh.
takes 1 damage. And he gets pulled, knocking this guy over, up to these guys.
Yeah. Now they whack him.
Okay. Same thing. D20, they need 12s. That's 1.
What's his damage?
So I will say he has a scimitar or a small axe. They do d6. So 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, I guess. That's as far as I could get?
You can get further. I just didn't think you wanted to run all the way up.
I
Since
don't
you
want
got
to
the
run
sword.
down there. I just want along that inner wall. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't think that leaves too much. Let's see. Who hasn't gone? Going once. Anybody? Spook, you've gone again?
No, I haven't. Uh, I don't think anyway.
I don't believe so.
Okay. I'm gonna head out the front door. And move down to the right. And can I, from my position, see the young lady?
Yes, although she's pretty obscured. You've got Voodoo in the way, and she's down, like 10 feet below you.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna see if I can't make her take a little nap.
Okay.
Let me see here. That is. A creature appears to fall over dead, but when they awake, they remember everything. Test Spirit DR12 to see if it falls asleep for 6 rounds. Okay. Let me sort out these windows. There we go.
So you need a
Yeah.
12.
Oh, devil's luck. That's a little better.
That exceeds a 12, yes. All right. Repeat what happens.
A living creature appears to fall over dead, but when they awake, they remember everything.
Okay.
This will be for 6 rounds.
All right. So she collapses on the ground. The gentleman here is displeased.
Hey, his lady love falling deathly asleep on the ground is going to become really popular as a romance trope in the 1800s. He's going to skip a century.
Well, he can blow it out the rough space where his ass used to be.
Okay. Anybody? Anything else? Gregorio, did you go yet? You're a round behind anyway, since you missed
ran
the
out the
first
front
round
door,
of
didn't I?
combat. You did. I don't recall if this was this round, but we can.
Yeah, no, I ran out because Voodoo's only moved up to shoot, so.
Okay. I think that's everybody then. All right. So the Baron's going to pick up the lady over his shoulder and continue darting into the woods. These gentlemen are going to advance, forming a line. This gentleman is going to fire at Hook since he's right here. So roll a d12, I guess. Sorry, roll a d20 CR12. Brain doesn't work.
Right. Okay. Let's see. So that's plus.
It's your defense roll.
Right, but mine's
Sorry.
actually a 14 because I'm wearing the heavy armor.
Yeah, there you go.
But I have an ability that reduces it by 2, so it's actually still a 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hit me.
He sure did.
Minus a d6 for armor, though.
Okay, roll 2d4 minus a d6. That's how much damage you take. Is that correct? Do you have 10
Wait,
HP?
how does a 5
No, I have
hit
17.
you?
Well, 16 now.
Well, he rolls
We
all of
roll
his
our
own roll.
defense.
Yeah, the enemies aren't rolling attacks against you. You roll your defense against them.
He defended poorly.
Yeah, the idea behind this game,
Oh.
Hayes, is that the GM is never supposed to roll. That's mostly true in Morkborg, much less so in this.
Yeah, it's not like that at all in the naval combat, but
No.
we're trying to maximize the player-facing rolls. Okay, these 4 gentlemen are all going to shoot at Voodoo, because I don't know that they have a shot on bow. Otherwise, they would definitely shoot the murderer.
All right.
So, yep. I don't think they have anything special, so roll defense against 4 of these guys.
Here we go. Do I roll? Do I add anything?
It's your agility,
Oh,
right?
nice. Hoo-ha!
Okay, you avoid the entire barrage. They fire a volley, nothing hits. I don't think this guy has anything. Oh, yeah. Okay, he can do that to you. All right. Test toughness.
Toughness. All right.
Okay, you needed a 14, so you take a D8 damage. I don't think the armor is going to help with that.
All right.
Okay, I guess you take.
Oh, D4.
Well, roll your D8. D8.
Oh, D8.
Yeah, you take 5 damage.
Ow. What did he do?
He said spooky stuff, and then a
Oh, okay.
gust of necrotic wind hit you.
Ew.
Yeah, the smell of
Gross.
death is now all over you.
Ugh.
So he smells like the inspector.
Uh,
It's bad
Well,
enough
this
to
guy's
look
gonna
ugly
get
as shit. Never
chased.
smell ugly. Ugh.
and now he's going to attack the captain.
The
He only needs a 10.
Commodore.
I'm sorry, the Commodore. So roll defense. He only needs a 10.
Well, it looks like he hit me. I got a 9 on my defense. What's his attack?
The D8, because he's attacking you in melee with the mast.
He heals me for 2.
Okay. Well, he attempts to hit you, and you do that thing that all the martial arts experts do, is you avoid the blow and then you stand on the weapon. And it's all very, very dramatic.
Ooh, Mercury counter.
Not bad for an amphibian.
Doorbell.
Woof. Bark, bark, bark.
All right. These gentlemen will continue to fuck off. Actually, he's going to hold the line. The rest of these gentlemen are going to continue to fuck off till they are out here and no longer on the map. These gentlemen continue to fuck off until they are out here and no longer on the map. These gentlemen are going to run up because they finally think it's safe enough to take a shot. And then they're going to see the undead. And they're going to be like, ah, they're still there. And then they're going to fire at them. Oh, yeah, I forgot they have muskies.
Man, it's a stench all the way today.
Who wants to roll the d20s for these Marines?
Who are they shooting? Not my men. I say, don't shoot them!
One of them turns and looks angrily at you and says, whose side are you on? And then they take the shot. Would you like to roll their d20s for them?
They
Hayes?
would see them fighting, though, the other ones.
Well, they just got here, and they were fighting the other one, but they're not right now. Oh, these guys might be.
Aimed, pointed at them.
Do you think they know how skeleton politics work?
Where do you want me to roll?
D20s. 2 of them. Both hit. All right, roll 2d6 twice. Okay. He He is not. He becomes transparent. And then this Marine's going to say, hey, what did that guy say? And then this Marine's going to say, what? And then, yeah, they're done.
All that musket fire is going to make it hard for them to understand each other.
And I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but this guy's going to charge him with his bayonet.
That was the one that Hayes resurrected and already died.
Okay. Well, then he has an easy time with his bayonet. He's going to stand over here so he can take credit for it and act like a noble hero. Players, what are you doing?
I am in pursuit. I leap the balustrade.
All right, and then you pursue.
And then I pursue. Do I have an action still, or did that take all of it?
That's your... No, you have an action.
I don't actually have a ranged weapon on me. I guess I am dashing to just get into melee with these guys.
Okay. You enter a loading zone.
Yeah. I go after him saying something to the effect of, now one taco eaten minute.
All right. Well, while the brave Commodore runs off the loading buffer, I pull out my pistol, and I'm going to shoot that warlock in the face.
So be it.
I use my Devil's Luck to re-roll. Actually, no. To make, can I use that to make the test minus D4? Or do I have to re-roll that?
You can do either.
Actually, no. Wait, I'm -2 to hit anyway, so that's still hits.
That's what I was thinking.
I am dumb.
Me too. Don't worry about it.
And we're gonna do some damage. Let's see here. 6 damage. Yes, so I make him properly dead.
Oh, he has a D4 armor. Sorry, son.
Ow. All right.
Okay, that's substantially less dead.
And then at first I cheer, and then see that the damage wasn't quite good enough. I frab him.
Your shot takes his head off, but he drops the bottle he's holding and catches his head before it flies too far and pops it back on his head.
Yeah.
And then he hisses at you, and he points his oar at you, because that's what he's using as a spell staff.
Of course. And then I'm gonna back up into the room. Yeah.
Well, maybe not through the window, but
well, I was gonna think the other room, but that works too.
In here?
No. Like I thought, the other room,
windows.
but that's the window. So yeah, that door.
You go through the window.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
the governor will pay for it.
Through the No, I don't want to cause more damage. I'll go there. That's fine. I'm going to start reloading.
Okay. You leave the door open?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Down by me. I'll run. So I seen him shooting like kind of off the balcony over there. Can I run down the stairs? And then towards that direction, the east.
Oh, and I yelled at Gregorio, there's some spooky motherfucker with an oar. He casts magic. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. I see a spooky motherfucker with an oar.
You see him.
All right. Well, I pull out my last flintlock pistol. And I shoot him.
As one does. Yeah,
And you said he has D4 armor?
he does.
All right, he takes 4 damage. I take that back. He dies.
Okay.
All right, yeah, if I can't move any more than this, then yep, that's as far as I go.
Alrighty. About Bo Waithmer.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move towards the right. And let me see here. What the shit? Hold on.
Take your time.
Now I'm missing stuff from my sheet, which is weird for a couple of reasons. Huh. Well then, I am gonna hit myself with protection to get D2 protection for 1 hour.
Okay. Let's see. You guys have gone. Commodore's gone. Voodoo's gone. Lobster, Graybeard, did you guys go earlier?
I did not go. I still need to go.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm still in the room with this guy. I'm going to try again.
Okay.
That's a little better. In fact, that's just good enough.
Yep.
And I think that kills him. All right, that's
Bones
it.
scatter across the office.
Have I gone this round?
I don't believe so. Go ahead.
All right. Now that the Marines aren't shooting, I point at the skeletons that are mine and I say, "Don't shoot those skeletons. They're on our side." And then I have the skeletons look at them and wave at them, and then attack the guys.
Okay. They make a big dopey wave, and then they go after this guy. That's 3 attacks.
How you roll it?
Just do a 1d20 roll 3 times because it's 3 separate attacks. Which one do you want to be the big guy? I guess it could be the first one.
You hit them with the big thing.
Okay. You double whatever damage you deal, but it's a d8 for the big thing.
I think he's dead.
He deals 16 damage to the creature with 9 remaining health. So it is now deceased again, and actually all over the place. There are gigantic bones everywhere.
Charge!
Gigantic bones? Where do they even get those?
Well, I charged with him.
Okay. These guys are really confused, by the way. Okay, you get to about this point on the stairs, and I guess you can just hop down and keep going with these guys.
I forgot today is Friday.
It's Friday.
Someone ping Sleuth and tell him it's Friday.
Hey, Snake, it's Friday.
Hold on. I got this.
Oh no.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. God damn it. It's a good thing I have the
God
bot
damn.
muted. He does not appear to be doing what I thought he was doing.
What do you think he was
That's
going to
fine.
put Rebecca Black on the music bot?
That is exactly what I thought he was gonna do.
Erst. Okay, anyway. What are we doing here? I guess it's the enemy's turn, yes?
It does
Well,
believe
doesn't
me
it
that way.
make Sleuth have a turn?
I don't know that Sleuth brought his character. Was he Limerick?
No, that's
Oh.
Mister.
I'm one Ivan. I don't think I was here for last week.
Yeah, well, were you here the week before? Because that's when this started. We took a break last week.
I don't know the last time I was able to actually make it.
Okay, well, let's get him positioned here. Hold on.
What level should we be? How many advances? Or what's it called in this game?
You should probably just deal with that later.
At this
It's a
point.
bunch of rolls.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Sleuth. I'm deciding on your portrait. You get last dibs at this point. So, this is one Ivan.
All right.
I don't know who that guy in the background is, but that's one Ivan.
That's
That's two
Ivan.
Ivan.
No, one of them's shaded in, just because the other eye is. I don't know. What do you
That's
do?
that one Ivan isn't the one with the eye patch.
And Hook isn't the one with the hook. It's fine.
No,
If
Sleuth's
his-
actually the one in the background. He's the background person in his own portrait.
Yeah, that's just some guy. He got in the way.
Got photobombed.
That's the actual Blackbeard.
I should
Yar,
go.
I be
I should
portrait
go
bombed.
open this image up and just put a little circle around this one.
Yeah. Big red circle with an arrow.
Yeah. Okay.
What are they hiding from us?
Let's get it going. What are you doing?
Insert X Files theme here.
What's going on?
Zombies.
You're at a wedding, and then zombies stole the bride.
Oh,
See, it's like the Red Wedding, but with zombies.
Green one.
Allegedly.
is the bride dead? Alive? Unknown?
You don't know. She left the room, and was alive when she left the room.
All right. I'll go follow the bride and make sure she's still alive.
You go this way. I'm trying to remember. How did you guys get in here before? Was this door locked?
That
Did it
door
get
was locked, but Commander Hook went through the window up above.
That's right. Okay, so this door is locked. So what do you do now?
Well, do I want to use the boarding axe, the pistol, or the musket? I'll shoot the lock off with the pistol.
Okay. Well, make your roll.
That's agility,
Presence.
presence. That's a 6 hit a lock.
No.
Well, you hit the lock, but you're pretty sure you didn't break the lock. At least not the way you intended to.
Hmm. Oh well. Problem for someone else.
And then the governor is going to say, "My house." Don't shoot my house. And he's going to try to reach into his pocket, but the officers are preventing him from doing so.
Is the governor on our side, or
The officers definitely are. They're under the admiral's orders.
Yeah, with the governor, it's complicated. You may not have a clear indication.
all right. Well, I don't have anything else to do right now.
Okay. So baddies go. Baddies go. Okay, baddies charge. They fix bayonets and they charge.
Fix bayonet.
So I'm gonna say these two can get in range. These two can get in range as well, but only these two have enough, like left in them to attack when they get there. So that's 2 defense rolls for Gregorio. Gregorio defends successfully.
Super successfully. Like Matrix dodged that shit.
I seen it coming. Wish the crit got me something for defense.
He matrix dodged a full 3 seconds before the bullet was fired.
I just
Where's
seen them coming
Gilbert?
and step
I mean,
sideways.
I think we'll treat it like a fumble for him, and we'll say his weapon is dropped. He thrusts at you. He thrusts it at you with such gusto that when you step out of the way, it flies out of his arms. Actually, with the rest of his arm, and it all flies down here somewhere, like 10 feet
Excellent.
behind you.
One less fucker to deal with.
Where's AJR? Or not AJR, Gilbert.
Where's Papa Jose?
Not currently playing.
Why not?
Why you're here?
He's right there.
You're literally right here talking.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you
Join us.
participating?
I having to
could
get
use
some
some
stuff
help.
done on my end, so I'm just listening.
Ah.
He's just sitting there waiting for the wedding. He's like, I've never been to one of these.
I hope they come back.
Man, the English have some strange customs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, the Baron here, he's gonna hiss at you some more. And seeing that you're fairly persistent, he is going to wave his sword threateningly at you before he continues to back away and runs this direction.
Deeper into loading screen.
Yes, it's buffering.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as he can go because that's where the actual scene ends.
Ah, hello, mister.
Oh, sorry I was late.
No,
All
shoot.
good.
Okay, they all run over there. They would have unloaded out of memory already, but people keep chasing them. These guys go this way. The Hulk charges Bo Waithmer, but he doesn't quite get to him. These guys climb in through the window, and they come down here to ask what the hell is going on. And Fanny continues this way. And she goes down to the basement. Okay. What are you gentlemen doing?
Well, I run after the Baron. And I should be within, like, melee. I should be able to get within melee range without double dashing.
You can.
And so I'm going to use my sword and attack him.
Okay.
Let's see. I am a sword master, so it's a -2 to the DR to hit.
Okay.
I'm going to add my D4 to it. All right. And what's his armor?
D4.
I'm going to use one of my 2 Devil's Luck to just maximize the D6 damage.
Okay.
And so he takes 2.
All right. Yep.
That is all.
Okay. Whoever else wants to go.
I spend my turn reloading.
Reloading.
Yep.
I go this round.
No,
The
new
round
round.
just started.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go then. I will poke back around those windows, seeing that all of the hostile skeletons that way have been dealt with. And I will continue around the corner of the house so I can see what's going on to the south. Yeah, just like that. And is that guy close enough that I can hit him with my harpoon?
Harpoon? Yeesh, that's a long shot.
I can get closer.
You could probably get closer into it.
Yeah, I get as close as I think I'll need to make it not any more difficult than usual.
We'll call it here.
Sure. Ooh.
All right.
7 damage to that guy.
Okay.
Very nice.
He's deceased again. Bones fly off and end up all over the ground down here. A couple get stuck in the railing, though.
See, what's up by me? Ah, okay. That's it.
Gregorio Bo Waithmer.
That guy's really
Oh wait,
meticulous
there's
at
more.
it.
Well, how tough do these blazos look around to me?
They have 4 HP each. So that's
Okay.
about how tough they look.
Well, then I am going to pull out my knives.
One of them points at you, and its jaw drops. You're pretty sure if he had a tongue in his skull, he'd be saying, "Watch out, guys, he's got a knife."
Okay. Well, I target him first.
Okay.
All right. All right, and then I just target the guy next to him.
Okay.
And
As soon
since
as the first guy drops, they all point and do the same exact thing, pointing at their friend. And except you're pretty sure what they would be saying is, "Oh my God, you killed him,
You killed
you
Kenny.
bastard."
all right, and since I have knife knave, my second knife attack is an auto hit.
Very nice.
So he takes 5.
Okay. This one's disarmed,
Yep.
but this one is gonna drop his weapon and put his bony hands on his head, like he's freaking the fuck out.
Excellent. Well, that's 2 dead
He's
skeletons
freaking the
by me,
fuck
and that's
out,
it for my
man.
turn.
All right. What else we got?
Spectre's right there.
Ah, well. Would you say that boy's within about 10 feet of me?
Big boy, yeah.
Well, I am gonna crack that whip and smack him around with a cat of nine tails.
Okay.
What is that check?
I think it's just a melee weapon, so should
Strength.
be a strength check. Oh yeah. He has a D4 armor.
Well, that's just obnoxious.
Well, you roll it. It could get a 1.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Wait, what am I rolling here?
Roll a D4. That's how much armor he has. Okay. So he stops the blow with the mast he's holding. It does not connect.
All right, and then I'm going to move away from him,
Reasonable.
back and to the left.
Somewhere over here, further.
Oh,
Are you done? Did I see under running off in the woods?
Doubtful.
Hmm. Could we catch up to those people we're chasing?
Well, you can't see them because it's the middle of the night and they're in thick jungle foliage. But you can definitely try.
Yeah, whatever. Let's run.
And they're way down there. You can't really see them, but that's where they're at.
Hmm.
I've run out of map. Okay, who else is doing something? You were reloading last, so.
Yep. Wait, is this the new round?
I believe so. My memory might be fuzzy because we have not been jotting these down.
Well,
Mm,
I guess if it's
I'm
been
pretty
around since.
sure he was reloading this round.
Oh,
yeah,
so
he
this
reloaded,
round.
then I killed the 2 zombies.
Okay, so
Okay,
we're still not a new round. All right.
sounds like it's not.
Yep,
All right,
so
I guess that means it's the
bottom half of the
baddies.
deck is done. Yep. So
All right.
Lobster's gone. Yep. Okay. And then Limerick 2 is here now.
Who? Oh yeah, Mister. Mister.
Yes, I'm sorry, what?
Technically, it's your turn.
Technically, it's my turn. Who can I shoot? Can I shoot somebody?
You could
The
shoot
governor.
Papa Jose, or you could shoot the governor, or you could shoot the Royal Marines, Father Wallace, Port Admiral Hart, or one Ivan.
Okay.
Those are the people
so,
you can see.
All right. Stop.
You should
What
shoot
am I
that
doing?
one Ivan guy.
What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Tell me what I'm doing, please.
Well, so we were at a wedding. Zombies showed up and wrecked the wedding. A whole bunch of people left the room. The governor's there, being detained.
Okay, so and some zombies showed up. These 2 red dots.
No, those are Marines.
The zombies are no longer there because they ran off with the governor's daughter.
Oh, so we have to go after them, right?
I recognize that music. What was that music from? That Day's Gone? I recognize that piano. Is that Day's Gone?
No. Try again. Different post-apocalyptic.
Well, just tell me because I know.
Gentlemen, we're in initiative.
I'm playing Fallout. So I'm gonna go after whoever I need to go after. Are we trying to catch the? What are we trying to do?
You've seen some party members run south through the door that we came in. You've seen some parties go north through the windows.
You see one person at the locked door who shot it and didn't open it.
Okay, so
Yep.
we're trying to get away, basically.
No, we're trying to get those that got away.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna pursue the ones that ran off with the chick.
Okay,
North,
you can
south, or
pursue
east?
several ways. Pick a direction.
I believe quickest way would probably be to jump out the window. Wait, we on the first floor or the second floor?
Second floor.
Second?
Well, you're on the first floor, but there is there's like a raised porch
Which
around
way
the
did
whole
they
Well, no,
building.
isn't that part on the second floor because there's that staircase?
Which way did they run?
So the second floor is. Hold on.
Oh, so that's above it. So we
Yeah,
technically
there's
went. Okay, gotcha.
yeah, this room is 2 floors tall.
Oh,
Ah,
okay, I
gotcha.
got you. I'm just gonna run out the door at the bottom. Yeah, I'll just run out the door, following everybody else, the rest of the party. Yeah,
Okay, you come over here to where Voodoo is.
that'll work for me. Yeah.
Okay. He's semi-transparent too. Why the fuck is he?
Because he's not good at lying.
Did you go this round, Burger, or no?
I don't know. What round are we on?
Yeah, I thought you did
Just-
last
just
round.
go
with
anyway.
Shooting the door. Yeah. You shot the door last round, so you haven't gone.
All right. Fucking up. I'm gonna try and kick the door down, I guess.
Do it.
Do it now.
It's a 3.
Ah,
Give me.
Timmy, come on.
You hurt your foot. Ow.
That's some nice, good mahogany.
All right. In typical D&D fashion, I've lost the fight with the door, so I'm gonna go follow the party to the north and find a way around the door. Hopefully.
Okay. By the way, the whole time you're running up here, your foot hurts a lot, so you're limping a little. That's about how far you can get, though.
All right.
Whenever somebody says mahogany, that's what I think of.
Okay, anybody else?
I think that's end of us. Bad guys.
Okay. The Baron is going to make an attack against Commodore Hook.
Okay.
With his cutlass.
Aha! I see we are equally matched in our weaponry. Alright, so I have to make my defense roll. Nah, he hit me.
Yeah, okay. That's a d6 damage minus your armor.
He does nothing to me.
He hisses at you and continues to run with the lady over his shoulder.
To save you effort, I'm going to be chasing him, so.
Okay. Well, you guys are further away than this image depicts, but yes.
Right, having a running sword fight in our armors through the woods.
These gentlemen also continue to run. They have nothing else to do, so they double time it. That
Well, wouldn't my guys be double timing it after them? We were chasing them.
You chased them from like way over here. So you already did. Okay. This guy hops over, charges towards Gregorio. And he's basically trying to just slam right into you with his fucking mast.
Bring it on.
So make your defense roll. Okay. I don't understand why they do this. If he's DR10 to attack / defend, does that mean he's worse at attacking and better at defending?
No, he's better at both.
He's
He
better
already-
at both because of how the math works out. Like your goal is to roll better than a DR12, but if he has a DR10, that means he has more chances to hit you. Because he can also hit you on the Wait a minute.
Well, you're doing an attack roll. He's not
Right,
doing
so
a roll.
he's easier to hit and it's easier to dodge his hits. He's slow.
Yeah.
That's what that's saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. Higher
Okay.
numbers make the enemy tougher, lower numbers make the enemy... No, other way around. Higher enemies... Higher... No, I had that right.
You-
Anyway,
right.
I don't like the way it's written. Let's continue.
Well, I think he hits.
Go
No, I
ahead.
scored higher than a DR10, didn't I?
Yeah.
So he missed.
So you do this, and then he does this, and then you do that.
Scooby Doo his ass.
Olay!
It's official. Gregorio has a red cape.
Yeah, he's substantially more angry than he was a moment ago, but also seems like he doesn't know where you went.
He used to date a French girl.
Okay, moving right along.
So you pretty much only got your 2 bad boys by me, I think. Everybody else is fucked
So,
off.
okay, if everyone's not going to double time it immediately to pursue into the woods, I don't think there's any way anybody can catch these guys except Graybeard and the Commodore. So if you guys are okay with that, I think we'll simplify this and reduce this to just these groups.
Yeah, I'm
Fine.
fine with that.
I mean, I hit like a truck and I'm hard to hit, so I probably would clean up the 3 on me.
Well, and that'll help when I reload. So yeah.
Well, you only need 1 round, right? So you could fire this round.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you shoot at the Hulk, I take him.
Yeah.
Take my pike through his face, he'd probably go down. And yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, I'll switch over to just Hayes and Underdark's character's Pursuit.
Okay, so as they flee into the woods, they're heading deeper and deeper into the jungle. By the way, at around this time, you guys that are still over here begin to hear cannon fire coming from the southwest.
Is the port to the southwest?
It might be, yes.
Well, wouldn't we hear cannons? I'm not that far.
Oh, you hear it too, but you're also in the middle of the jungle at this point. So
Where are our ships? Cardinal direction from where we are.
Some are
They would be
here,
over
some
here.
are there.
They're probably like on the north coast, up here on the west side. You hear the sound from down here, and these guys are going this way. So, if you guys are going to continue, Hayes, you could definitely follow these guys and track them to where they're going. I don't think you'll catch them before they get there. Technically speaking, I mean, if you want to have a moving sword fight the whole way to the ship, you can definitely do that. But he is definitely fleeing back to his ship.
Yes, I'm trying to stop him.
Okay. So basically, you guys have a highly choreographed moving sword fight across the jungle as he carries this woman on his back.
Yep, the main theme starts playing.
Yeah, at one point you guys both step on a log and you try to balance on the log as it rolls down this hill while you're both fighting each other with swords.
Yeah, one of you like steps into a wheelbarrow and you're like riding it after the other guy.
It's all very epic.
Oh yeah. He kicks a bucket of slop at you.
And I throw pocket sand at his
So we know
skeleton
what you're
face.
both doing with your movements. Why don't we go ahead and make a series of attacks? Yes?
Sure. So rather it's more I make an attack roll, I make a defense roll, I make an attack roll.
Yes.
All right. The first attack roll, which is DR 10. Missed. Defense roll, DR 12. He missed. I'm going to devil's luck that.
Okay. So you initially drop your sword, but you manage to retrieve it. You still
Luckily,
miss
I'm not
him.
left-handed.
Okay, that's your defense roll?
That is my defense roll, and I'm out of devil's luck.
Okay, he disarms you, and he continues to flee.
Okay. I mean, I would pick up my weapon.
With your weapon.
Oh. Well, that's no good.
Well, you gotta go get it back.
Obviously. So I run after him.
Okay, he throws the sword at you angrily. Make a defense roll.
Oh, that's not a good move.
Give me back my cutlass.
Okay.
Okay, you catch your sword.
Thank you. And then
Wait,
I
with your
move in to
hand or your
attack him.
chest?
I'm armored. So he throws it at me, bounces off my breastplate, and spins around from the impact. So I just grab it by the handle.
Beautiful.
We've officially gone full Looney Tunes with this combat encounter.
No, this is fucking straight out of Pirates 1.
I'm trying to find the fight on the wheel as it's rolling.
Yeah.
I can't find. Oh, I found it.
I hit
That's
him.
not quite it.
That's a good point.
Have we watched all those as a group yet?
No.
Yet we are on the bad one.
I do not
Refresh me.
remember watching the third one.
He's a DR4 armor.
Yes, his armor's D4.
I hit him for 2.
We're gonna
Good
finish one series in movie night before we move on to another.
No. We've already watched the first 3.
That's
Oh, yes,
the only
we have.
ones that you need to watch.
Oh, yes.
And then he's hit
Yeah.
me,
For what?
doing nothing.
Very good. So at some point, Hayes, I think this whole thing moves past you at about the exact same time. All these gentlemen seem like they're going to ambush you. You run into them, they run into you, and then they see the captain and the Commodore, the Baron and the Commodore, running by having a sword fight, and they lose interest in you and start running that way.
Oh wait, is this in the jungle?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they follow after that. Are you continuing to follow, Hayes?
Well, yeah, my minions are too.
Okay.
No, I don't want to cut you off, but you said we all would have heard cannon fire, yeah?
Oh yeah, you all hear cannon fire.
Well, given that the whole situation here at the
There it is.
mansion or the whatever, when everybody is left, I think it might be time to get back to the ships, possibly on the double, to go investigate whatever's going on down at the port.
Indeed.
And AGR, this would become in the factor of, you said we would have had the possibility of putting some of our smaller ships near to the mansion.
So when we finish this, I will pull up the port map. But yes, they would be relatively near the mansion, either on the north side of the port or possibly because there's some like jungle with some inlets, so it's possible to kind of get in there.
Yeah, so like Lobster Ship, one of the smaller ones, could sneak up there.
Yep.
Okay. Where were we?
He just hit me and did no damage.
Okay.
Shall I continue making my attack rolls as we run off
Okay.
into the jungle?
At about this point, the young lady wakes up.
Wait, she was
And-
asleep?
Yes, she's been carrying. He's been carrying her the whole time because Spectre made her look like she was deceased. She's gonna look up, say "You again," and then she's gonna pull the pistol off of the Baron's belt because she's still over his shoulder, and she's gonna aim at you, and she's gonna say "Fuck off," and she's gonna fire, but like not aiming at you with intent.
So she guaranteed to miss?
Yeah, she fires a warning shot. He seems frustrated at this.
Okay, I continue my assault on the Baron.
Okay. He disarms you again. Yeah. This time he keeps the fucking sword. and he runs away.
Well, I'm continuing my pursuit. I need to get my sword back.
Fair enough. He does not seem to be relinquishing the sword.
I don't know, how do unarmed strikes work in this game?
Let's see. I don't know.
Can he attempt to tackle them?
He can attempt whatever he wants.
He's obviously in lighter armor than I am, yes?
I mean, he's in conquistador plate, but there are missing pieces, and he's lighter than you are. Because he's
Okay.
just a skeleton.
Can I just do like a rugby tackle? Just like grab him around the waist, cinch his legs together, and just spin to knock him and us to the ground?
Sure. I think that's just gonna be a strength test. So you managed to get a hold of him, and you grab onto like the back plate of his armor as he's kind of getting away, and the back plate pops off, and you're left with that as he like jumps out of your reach and keeps running.
But isn't his defense only a 3 now?
Well, sure, if you attack him from behind.
Okay, I'd like
Kick
to
him
run,
in the ass!
I'm gonna run after him, and I'd like to huck the armor at his back.
Okay. There's a woman over his back.
That's unfortunate for her. She did shoot at me.
She did.
I don't think that hits.
She says something to the effect of, "Oi, he's a right tosser, isn't it?"
Is he continuously just not attacking me at this point?
He's trying to get back to his ship very clearly.
All right, I attempt to tackle him again then.
Okay, he turns and stabs you. Go ahead and make your attempt, though.
Okay. Well, here's the strength.
You hit him.
All right. I believe that knocks us both to the ground. Then I have to make a defense roll.
Yes.
He missed.
Okay. He stabs the tree next to you. That sword is stuck in the tree, but he still has your sword.
I pull the sword out of the tree.
Okay, make a strength roll.
You become king of the jungle.
You are strong enough to pull the sword out of the tree. The gentleman is very upset at this.
If that didn't use my action, I'm going to attack him with it.
I think that is your action. He is going to attack you.
All right, well, he hits me.
All right, it's a D6.
He fails to penetrate my armor.
He looks down at his empty pistol.
There is much regret there, yes. And then I continue to attack him.
Okay.
Presumably, we're facing front to front, so it's still a D4, yes? For his armor?
Yes.
I hit him for 2 more.
Okay.
Are we just on the ground attempting to just like swing our swords at each other this whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
And now the woman's just standing there looking over the both of you. Just obviously disappointed that she's not the center of attention right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm guessing should I just keep rolling my defense rolls then?
Yeah.
What about the rest of us?
You guys are catching up.
Yeah, but they dropped to the ground now, so they're not moving, correct?
That's exactly right. So, as you guys fight on the ground, these gentlemen emerge from the woods, from the jungle, and basically surround you. And then right behind them comes Graybeard and 3 more undead.
Okay.
Did anybody take any damage from any of this? What the fuck?
No, we've hit each other several times and done no damage to each other.
They just keep hitting the armor plates, and it goes ding, 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 ding.
Well, yeah,
ding,
it's like in the movie.
That's
Nobody
it.
ever actually hits each other. They
The
just
Baron's
turn
taken all of
around.
like 6 damage, I think, since he's been pursued.
I've taken 1.
At least your armor's working.
Oh yeah, our armor's working great. It's just hilarious because we're just swinging our swords at each other and just hitting our armor. We're not even bothering to block anymore.
Okay. So, was that your attack roll or
That was my defense
him?
roll, the last one.
Okay. So at this point, it's you guys are on initiative. So Graybeard and Hook, you guys and your lackeys can go.
And you see the woman's just standing there?
Yes, she is just standing there, all huffy, because everybody's now looking at this fight where you guys are rolling around on the ground, and she's feeling neglected.
Well, we can fix that. Is I'll break over there and grab her and take her hostage.
Okay.
I just hold up my sword to her neck and I'm like, drop your weapons or I'll kill your hostage.
Or you'll kill their hostage?
Yes, they kidnapped her and now I've taken her hostage and I'm threatening
I
to
don't
kill her.
think they were kidnapping her.
I think they were trying to elope.
But she does seem valuable to them.
The Baron will take his sword and he will turn it around so he's holding it by the blade and he will hold it out to you handle first.
I will accept his surrender.
And your sword back. 'Cause he
Yes,
had
I
your
take my sword back. The intent is understood. And then I'm going to say, and now we're all going to go calmly and peaceably back to the house where we can have a civilized conversation about today's events and what exactly people are trying to fucking do here.
He seems like he's trying to talk, but it's just a lot of like rattly, like clacking sounds. He doesn't have a tongue.
Being a sorcerer, can I tell who here is controlling all of these?
It might not be impossible. I don't know if there's a simple way. You want to make a, let's call it a spirit roll to see if you can glean any information.
Are nat 20s crits in this game, or is it a certain distance from the DN or DR?
Nat 20 is crit.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty clear that among these undead, the Baron is is the one with control of the others. What is less clear is whether the Baron himself is controlled.
Can I attempt to seize control of them from him?
You can attempt it.
What's the roll?
I believe it's what do you use to summon the undead? Is it spirit or presence? I
Spirit.
think it's spirit. Yeah, that's what you use. You are very unsuccessful.
Well, as we're walking back, I want my lackeys
No,
to...
no. Hold on. Veronique, by the way, she's telling you very clearly to go ahead and shoot her because she'd rather die than go back.
Okay.
I just pause there like I'm considering it.
Commodore, if we've gone through all this trouble, it might be preferable to keep her aboard the ship if she doesn't want to go back.
No, you know what? Instead, I'm just gonna ask her, and why not?
She's gonna look at you and she's gonna huff and say, "Isn't it obvious why a girl would want to run away on her wedding night?"
Run away, yes. Run away in the company of the undead. That's a bit sketchier.
She's going to tell you that Hector is a lovely man once you get to know him, and she feels much better in his company than in that Port Admiral's. Thank you very much. But she says it with a much thicker accent.
So, no bones about it. The undead is a better husband.
But
Also, Hector, is this guy an actual conquistador?
He's been dead a while, yeah.
Will explain
He's
the armor.
the Hector.
Well, they all
We
surrendered to
drag
us,
her
right?
back to
They
her
give
pile,
us...
get a healthy reward, and then burn the whole place to the ground.
None
They
of
give
them
us
are
their
being
weapons?
none of them are being hostile. They haven't handed over their weapons except for the Baron.
When you say...
They all stopped aiming as soon as the Baron handed over his sword.
And let's say I let you go. What are your intentions from there, then?
She basically just gives you some spiel about wanting to be with Hector here forever, and she's gonna go far away. And so, yeah, it's all sounds very magical and naive.
He'll be dead in a week.
By the way, that's a good question. Speaking of naive, how old does this girl look?
I mean, marry at age. It's
16.
also the 1800s, so yeah.
Let's see, yeah, that could be 14.
Mhm.
And I presume Hector here has a ship that you're heading towards?
Yeah, she's gonna go on and on about how gorgeous this ship and its black sails are.
What kind of ship is it?
She has no fucking idea. She is not a sailor.
I got an idea. Maybe if it's a cool ship,
She
we'll
talks
tell
about
her.
she talks about how huge it is, though.
Well, how about this? We'll take her to the ship and we'll say, okay, we'll let you go off into the jungle, but we take the ship as payment.
We're on an island.
Yeah, but they go off and live together in the jungle.
I'm
the
not
island.
sure
I say
we
we
want
take her
this
back
ship.
to her father, then take the ship.
She said it's a really big ship. It could have treasure. We could at least look at the ship.
And I'm just gonna kind of sigh, and just be kind of like, yes, a ship full of the dead, presumably chock full of fresh water and foodstuffs to keep living folk such as yourself among the living.
Hector cackles in this very bony, rattling sound, but it's obvious laughter.
Well, if he is such a good husband, presumably he prepared something. For their honeymoon.
Well, you're not there to suggest that.
Right.
But if he were here,
You hear the voice of lobster legs.
Commodore Mizella senses are tingling. I think Lobsterless has something to say.
Well, if he was such a good husband, maybe he would have prepared something for her to eat and drink,
Something like that. I think I got the accent right.
But I'm gonna take the laughter as mocking laughter instead.
Wait, just ask him if he'd be willing to give us a ship for her.
I don't
Tell him
want
to
his
not.
ship.
We don't know what his ship is.
Yes, we do. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
Remember that ship with black sails?
I wasn't here.
Literally shot undead at us out of cannons?
They sure did.
You will starve to death.
Hector gestures. Hector gestures apologetically at you.
And I wave him off like it happens all the time. Not a big deal. Comes with the territory.
Do get shot at a lot.
I mean, it's like, tapping on the armor. It's like, there's a reason I wear this. So you're asking me, I'm talking to the girl, and it's like, you're asking me to let you go on a ship full of undead to starve to death from the sound of it. Have you ever been close to starving? It's a really, really bad way to go.
She goes on a rant about how it'll be fine and Hector will provide for her and everything will be a-okay. And you don't know what you're talking about. And what would you know about any of this as if you don't spend your entire life at sea?
He can fuck on his marrow.
Does Hector know how to turn her into a zombie?
I'm just going to look at Hector. It's like, and you want her.
He looks at her and then looks at you and then kind of where she can't see, he's got his hand kind of held to his side, and he kind of waves it back and forth like he's going, eh. But he tries to keep it out of sight.
Okay. I toss the Baron's sword back to him, retaining my own, and I tell the Baron, I think it would be best if Veronica and my crew return her to her father, as she's obviously unwell in the head. Frankly, I can understand why you came out here, and I mean you no ill will. If you'd like, you are free to go. And your men as well, obviously.
Okay, you make a persuasion roll. I think the DR is going to be probably like 10.
Hey,
I continue my streak.
I have
Unable to persuade.
blessed guidance. Thou may add d4 to any roll thee or another player maketh. I'd like to do that.
I mean,
use
I
this.
didn't hear anything in that about having to see the person. So sure.
I mean,
Okay.
it's persuasion for me, so it's obviously a near minimum roll.
Okay, she's pissed off, but he tells the ghouls to follow him, and they fuck off.
Yeah.
This one though, while he's walking off, he trips and he falls on the ground, and his gun discharges. And then he gets up and scampers along to catch up with his friends.
Yeah, I mean, they're undead. I'm not expecting, the redcoats here. And then I think we return to the house with Veronique in tow, if necessary, by force.
The big gag carries her.
No, she would enjoy that too much.
Can't control that.
We can, and we should.
Okay, you arrive back out here. Where would everybody be by this point? Because there's been some time.
Some of us would have run off to investigate. I know Lobster and I probably would have run off to investigate the cannon fire.
Yeah,
for
I would have
sure.
followed you
Yep.
guys.
But I know not everybody would have gone.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for that wedding service.
I'm waiting for the cake.
I think now that Mr. Bartlett is tied to this post, the port admiral's going to send his officers off along with these Marines to go figure out what's going on in the port. The crew's going to go too. Papa Jose, I guess you could stay.
He's checking on the cake.
He's gonna go. Lobster's gonna leave as well, yes?
Yep.
Alright, Spook, what are you doing?
I presume he's resurrecting the dead.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Was there cake?
Yeah.
I take it.
The whole cake?
Yeah, well, it has to be. I mean, unless it's like a really big cake, then I might need
It's-
help. But
It's the governor's daughter, it's huge.
yeah, sure.
I assist him in making off with the cake.
Yeah, I enlist the help of whoever is around to remove the cake.
I'll run interference to just distract people.
And then, yes, there
We're
we go.
walking back to the harbor with the Marines with this cake between us.
And then they stole the cake.
And then everyone simultaneously remembered that they invited a bunch of pirates to the wedding.
They all remember, but they also realize that the governor is a necromancer, and
They don't care.
they blame him for effing up at their boss's wedding.
Wait,
So
wait,
they're-
wait, 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 hold on. You guys are stealing the cake and not the booze.
Oh, well, you can steal the booze. I leave that to you.
Well,
I
yeah,
already
we don't have
left.
enough hands to steal the booze.
God
But we
damn
have
it.
other people. Like Limerick's there,
Are-
he'll steal all the booze.
Sure, I'll carry some booze.
So you come in
Look, we got
here,
plenty of
you bust the
booze
door
on the
open, you come over here, and you take all the booze. There's a bunch of paintings, and then you fuck off this way.
We are
Admittedly, while
pirates
we
at a
do have
party.
plenty
We're
of
just going
booze
to
on the
steal
ship,
the
we
good
have
stuff.
no cake.
Do you
That's
go
a
down
cake.
to a wine cellar?
No, we don't need to get crazy. We are going to investigate cannon fire after all.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just grabbing a few things that we can grab.
If that wasn't brought out for the wedding, we'll leave it. That would be a faux pas.
Yeah, we're only stealing what was set out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get back, and most everybody's fucked off.
The cake
I
is
can't-
missing.
Can't imagine why.
And the cake is missing.
Spectre, are you resurrecting all those other dead? Well, we're coming back. Spectre.
And I'm pretty sure I left these guys, but I don't think you would have had any trouble dispatching them. So
Yeah, Voodoo is reloaded and I'm, built for melee, so.
Well, what do we find down at the port?
okay, here we go. So here's the governor's house. You make your way down. Some of you were over here recently. This fight went up this way and snaked around. So here's all your vessels. Yeah, on your way to port, though, you notice there's what appears to be a large flotilla of French ships bombarding the fort.
God, now's my time to shine. And I'm carrying this fucking cake.
That's rough, buddy.
How close are the Royal Marines?
The ones that are walking with you?
Yeah.
They're right along with you. They're not helping you carry anything.
Mm.
They're probably a little ahead of you because they walk faster than you do while
Yeah,
you're
I
carrying that.
start slowing us down.
Pete, listen. That's the governor's fort, and you've got the governor's cake. Now we can only carry one of them. So, priorities.
The cake.
The cake.
Oh, but it's the English. God.
But forts can be used to store mini cakes.
But we have to fuck over the English.
The French.
Them too.
These are all French ships.
No, I mean you're fucking over the English by stealing their cake.
Man, fuck the cake. This is more important.
Don't fuck the cake.
Later. You got to get it back to the ship first.
We'll fuck over the
Fuck
British,
off the rod.
but
Get back to the
first
ship.
we have to steal their cake.
So my idea is we all fuck off back to my ship. Somebody will have to circle back around for the ones who didn't accompany us, and then we'll do something to assist the French.
But why would I want to help the French?
Yeah, we don't
Because
want
we're
to help the
fucking
French.
over the English.
The French are here for us. Right now, the English are kind of on our side.
Oh shit, that's why they're here, isn't it?
Yeah. We
Oh,
stole their
no.
boats that they gave to the Spanish.
So technically,
You're
we already
stealing
did
in
your
one of
plan.
them.
No, technically, we are doing your plan by being here. It's perfect. We don't have
You
to do
fucked
anything.
over the English by being their allies.
Yes.
Well, I guess I can live with that. God damn.
Okay, so let's get the cake back to the ship, and then we wait for the Commodore to unfuck things.
Wait for all this to blow over. I know the one
Yeah,
thing
we
we don't
gotta-
want to be is the governor's mansion. Or the one place we don't want to be, rather.
We gotta deal with the conversation.
This feels like a very weird twist on the opening to the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
Remember this part,
The
Matthew?
British
Well,
are also
so
attacking the
it's the
governor's
part
mansion.
we didn't see. On the one side, the Black Pearl was bombarding the port, but on the other side of the port, the French were also bombarding the port. We just didn't see that side in the movie. It's the other side of that.
No one likes the French.
The French don't like the French.
I don't even like the French. I just hate the English.
So back in the governor's mansion, the port admiral's still there. I don't know what you guys are doing with him. Out here, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. About half your crew is gone.
Well,
Gone.
Well, they
Well-
were at liberty.
Yeah, your doctor, you're at a wedding. They're all getting fucking smashed in
oh
port.
shit. Yeah, well, I guess we're in no
All right.
position to intervene now.
Yep. Well, then I guess I'm gonna start going pub hopping.
Well, no, we gotta eat this cake.
I will get the people to come back to the ship because
no.
there will be cake, and you stay here and eat the
No, no,
cake, so there
no,
won't
no.
be any cake.
Oh,
No,
that's
no,
brilliant.
No,
We
we,
end the
have
pub-
cake. They get nothing.
Yeah, you don't tell them that. You tell them they get cake, but when they get there, it's all gone.
Right,
No,
because they
'cause
weren't
we
fast
eat the
enough.
cake. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Well,
so
you
me
get
and
all
Pete are
your
gonna have
sailors
cake.
rounded up
No,
by
when they
telling them
show
there's
up
cake.
and there's no cake, you just point at the French ships and be like, "They took it."
Exactly.
They took that cake.
They
So,
took our cake!
They
I'm
took
gonna
it.
start going
Oh.
pub hopping. You guys eat the cake.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I'm gonna have the most giant sugar high, man. It's gonna be great.
I'm kind of tempted to just leave a breadcrumb trail to the French ships.
So
Look,
I guess
just as long as,
we
just
eat
as
the
long as you
cake.
don't lead any ducks or geese to us, all right?
No, not from our ship to the French ship, because then it would make it look like we stole the cake from the French before all the cakes were gone.
Well, now that there's no threat, though, and we're back at the governor's mansion, I would move off as well with towards those cannon fires with my lackeys. Let
Okay.
the Commodore deal with the backhanding of whoever he's got a backhand.
Well, this fort is getting fucking bombarded. This is a little gun emplacement. It's just some cannons on the beach, basically.
Behind the
They're
governor's
just like
mansion.
up at the edge. Yeah, they're just there to provide a little more support.
Well, the ships seem to have mostly gotten past them.
Yeah,
Is it the fort firing?
the fort's firing. These guys are all firing back. They're pretty heavy.
Is that seriously 4 ships of the line?
Yes.
Damn. We must be important.
They have an entire, well, it's a small line of battle.
Sir!
Just send Horatio Hornblower over. He'll take care of them all.
So, as you guys are eating cake, the black ship's gonna head out. The Risen Dead is gonna head out.
Like, we're eating on deck, we just kind of wave at them like, hi.
There's a ship full of spooky dudes out here. You guys didn't see the resolution with any of that, so they're probably pretty freaky.
I mean, we have a ship full of undead. I really don't care.
They're
Our
not being
skeletons
aggressive.
peep out the cannon holes and wave at them.
I just wave with no fork with cake on it.
But they start heading this way. I don't think I put down the weather gauge. Let's put down a weather gauge. We'll say it's heading this way. All right. So yeah, the fort comes under bombardment. you guys aren't actively participating, so I don't think anything substantial is going to happen here. The executor really can't do anything to defend. It's not fully manned right now either. A bunch of people are out at a wedding, and a lot of people are out drinking. So the governor's fort just kind of gets peppered until at some point here they surrender. They've had no commands otherwise. The governor is currently indisposed, and the admiral is way too distracted by that whole thing to do anything here.
I have an idea. I know how we can play this.
You're going to be intern admiral?
What? No. We're going to go into the fort and arrest everybody and present them as prisoners to the French, including the governor.
But not the admiral.
No, of course not. The governor's a filthy necromancer.
Yeah, the French don't like us. That's not gonna go well.
They don't like you. They don't know what I look like.
Well, how would they know what I look like?
No, well, you got a point. They don't know what my ship looks like either. They don't know that I have a French ship.
Actually,
Well, I don't have the French ship. I just have a Spanish ship that I turned into a Dutch ship.
I think Commodore Hook and Gregorio would be the only known wanted people.
Yeah, so they need to stay below.
Papa Jose is notorious.
I don't think we want to piss off the French, the British, and the Spanish.
No, we're trying to ingratiate ourselves to the French.
We've
Why?
already pissed off the French and the Spanish.
I don't think we
They're
need
going to
get
want us to
involved
give the
with all
ships
that.
back.
Exactly.
We
don't
pirates.
surrender.
Fuck the French.
So what, are we running away then?
No, we're just staying
No.
put.
We're going to lure them into the confidence and then attack.
Let them send half their crews to go deal with the surrender, and then we hit them from the back.
Well, essentially, yes, they do have crews of Marines load onto launches and begin moving for the governor's fort.
The governor's mansion kind of like on a hill that would be able to overlook all this? Or where would be the highest point you could watch this going on?
The fort.
The mansion is basically in the jungle. The man
Okay.
does not like to interact with other human beings.
Naturally.
About how
At least living
many
ones.
men are they going to be loading into their ground force?
Ship of the line.
So between a lot and all of them.
Their crew doesn't fit in the box.
Ship of the lines have an average of 1,000 crew members, including Marines.
Yeah, so these are between 800 and 1,200.
Man, I don't know. I think we should be playing this towards the French.
Nah.
I think we should play this towards the wind.
Well, the wind is blowing the French way.
It's also blowing our way because we're on the north side, so we can sail west easily.
Yeah,
I think we should get the port admiral back to his ship, and we should probably leave.
If I recall, didn't we basically insult the French's entire diplomatic corps by stealing an apology
Yes, we
to
did.
the Spanish?
Yeah, it's up here.
Yeah, we did.
And,
Yeah,
and
we
it's
did.
in this port.
You stole two of them. Like,
Yeah.
you keep talking like one
Really?
of them's a Spanish ship. You stole two. You stole a frigate and a brig. They were
What we
both
should do-
originally French.
While the French are
shouldn't hang around.
attacking this, while the French are busy attacking this port, that means that the French port is basically undefended. We should go and attack the French port.
This is the exact
I like
opposite of
this
what I wanted
idea.
to be doing.
No, but this is
Yeah,
good
yeah,
because there's gold there.
Might I
That's right.
propose fire ships?
Yeah, but are there any ships that aren't ours or the port admiral's that we could use as a fire ship?
The ship,
French
the
ships?
Bedlam,
I
the
don't get
Ludlow,
why
the
you want
Diane.
to ingratiate yourself with the French.
Yeah,
would I?
I'm also lost on that, Pete.
No, because I don't like the English.
We don't like the English either.
What I'm saying is it would be better to have an ally that isn't the English.
The problem is we've already pissed off the French.
We pissed off everybody else who isn't the English.
I know, that's what I'm upset about. I feel like there might be a way to save our situation with the French.
Why not just piss them off, and then we can say we pissed off all of them?
So what?
This is why I wanted to establish our own free port. And we don't have to deal with any nation.
To ingratiate ourselves
Easy
with the
there,
French,
Solid Snake.
Perhaps we should attempt a covert boarding of one of their ships of the line, hijack it, and then offer it back to them as a ransom.
I mean, we could pull a Pirates of the Caribbean 1. We got skeletons.
Or how about
they're probably going to start anchoring.
Or how about we send our suicide bomber that doesn't do the suicide part so well?
Guys, how about this? They're going to be anchoring those ships soon. We take the undead, we drill a hole in the bottom of their ships and sink them. Or perhaps create a kind of depth charge, place it underneath the vessel, blow it up, and blow out the bottom hull, sinking their craft.
Well, we've already created a proximity, pseudo sea mine.
Yeah, we had those from the original Havana heist.
Which we never used.
So you guys have time to plot and everything. We're probably not going to try to do much.
Resolve.
We're not going to get into. Yeah, we're not going to resolve this tonight because we only have 30 minutes left.
Yeah, we're plotting over cake.
I would ask, where are you guys plotting over cake? Because some of you were still at the governor's mansion with the admiral. Some of you had gone into town towards the docks. It's unclear if you're on your boats, if you're in town at the bar.
To go back
One
to
thing
the
we need to
governor's
resolve.
mansion real quick, and let's finish resolving that because it would have been very fast to do.
Yep.
Because I would have showed up and been like, Admiral, I have returned. Veronique is here, and she is physically unharmed. And then I quietly just hit him and maybe Veronique here, and it's like, are you sure you want to go for this? She isn't all there in the head, if you catch my meaning.
He's going to say, I'm beginning to get the picture.
So, and I'm going to tell him, you and your men seem like you have this situation well in hand. I'm going to go see what all that gunfire is about and to find out what the rest of my crew is doing. I thought I heard cannon fire earlier.
I distinctly heard cannon fire, now that you mention it. Well, that's probably not good. Well, let's deal with this quickly. Sir, you have been an abhorrent host. Just awful. This has been just an incredible waste of my time. And yeah, he's gonna backhand the gentleman, and say, "You, ma'am, are a harlot." And then he's going to attempt to also leave.
Yeah.
And Father Wallace is going to be like, "Oh wait, you're both here. Can't we finish this?" And the port admiral is going to say, "I would no sooner marry a pig."
Excellent.
She's deeply upset.
Yeah, well, double dealing tends to end that way.
Teenagers, I tell you.
So now that there's nobody over here, the father's going to start untying them. I don't know if you're trying to stop that, but that is
I don't
what
give
he
a
is.
shit.
Probably the last thing you would have any chance to see is him come over here, do this, and walk in here.
All right, so they all start coming to the port.
And they're specter with raising these skeletons.
Yeah.
All right, so how is the crew rounding upping going?
You're trying to pull them away from the bar in the middle of the night.
With the cannon fire?
Yeah, with the cannon fire. They're
They're probably too
all
drunk to carry.
pretty drunk, and if they're in town, they're not really likely to get murdered. If
Well-
they're
I'm not trying to prove
at least
to
not
pull
from
my,
their perspective.
I'm not trying to pull my crew away from their drinking. I'm inviting them to the after party back on the ship.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of going
I'm
for.
telling them
Like,
there's cake also, which there will not be, but that's for them to figure out.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm just
aren't
gonna-
we eating the cake and Ruffles is doing that?
Oh, I thought this was after.
No, like this is going on currently.
Oh, well. If that's what Ruffles is doing, then that's fine. I think in the interest of time, we might want to have multiple people on that.
yeah, I ran off and did that and made the joke about you guys eating the cake. I'll be back.
Hmm.
So whatever
Well-
you guys do after that.
It doesn't take that long to eat a few pieces of cake. And
This
there's
cake
two
is
of us.
huge.
It is a
What do
big
you mean a
cake.
few?
I'm assuming a tiered cake.
So you have several problems, right? Because you have to find the people, and you have to convince them to come back. The fact that there is cannon fire is going to make some of them more shy and some of them more eager to get the hell out of here. So it's sort of hit or miss. It depends on how they feel about the French and whether they think they can blend into the crowd, or whether they think, if the French take over the port, they're going to end up, hanging from a gibbet.
And that would be my primary sales point.
I'll tell you what, I'll eat a few pieces of cake, and then I'll bring one more with me.
Bring the top of it.
Yeah.
But
No, like,
yeah, I would be. We have booze on the ship. We are leaving, and we also have cake.
yeah, I'll be tempering my approach depending on how people feel about what's going
Okay.
on right now, and also how drunk they are.
So here's my ruling. I think you could convince everybody because you have a cake. But the downside is one of these tool. Where the hell? Okay, that's for when we come back. You get everybody back, but all your vessels have -1 to whatever their crew skill is.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Yeah,
tolerable.
All right. So I don't know what you guys plan to do in this situation. We are likely to re-roll the wind, but since we didn't really do that, but you might get one round off before I do the roll.
Also, which ship is docked where? Is that where everybody would have docked their ships?
And these launches belong to you guys. And ignore the giant fuck off turtle. He's fine.
He's there for the after party. It's all right. He was invited.
Some crew are feeding him cake. Does anybody want to rearrange the ships?
Well, I figure we won't handle our getting out of here until next session.
So
Alright,
so no point
I'm
now.
good with it where it is right now. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we're docked.
We didn't dock with an expectance that we would have to sail out to confront the French Foreign Legion.
All right then. I think we'll call it there.